Hi, this is Brian Clark with ARAC Roof It Forward, standing atop 4664 McClain Circle in Acworth. Thank you so much for the opportunity to come out here and inspect this roof. So upon climbing up, I came up here on the side of the house, front side of the house, and the first thing I noticed was just paint kind of all over the shingles here. Comes down the side too, if you can see that. And then it goes all the way down that side. It's kind of everywhere. Again, it's not a huge deal. It's more aesthetic than anything. And I'm guessing it was the painter that probably did that. It's kind of what it looks like. So just a heads up, it's not damage to the roof. It's just not aesthetically pleasing. There were a couple things on here for it being a new roof that were just kind of areas, not for concern, but just kind of poking their heads out. So one of which is all the exposed nail heads on the roof. None of the nail heads, or not none, but in several places, there's nail heads that are totally exposed. The crew should have caulked all of these nail heads. So you've got 4 right there, 2 more down here on the ridge vent. And then the house does have ridge vents, so that's good. So that's the newer technology. You've got another exposed nail head right here, just in kind of random spots. Here's another. So they caulked these 2, but not the one right here in the middle. I'm betting you have some over here. Yep, there we go. And here's 4 where they didn't caulk. So while I'm up here, I'll go ahead and caulk these as well. I don't want anybody to have to spend any money to send a crew out here to caulk nail heads, but it's just sort of a heads up. There's no rain collars on any of the pipe boots, so I can tell this one's already starting to crack, and the roof doesn't even look that old. So that's one thing that I would highly recommend doing, is putting a rain collar up here, or having the seller put one up here. A rain collar, you can get it at Home Depot for a few dollars. It's got a little hole in the center. It's a round piece, and it would just slide right over the top of this. You'd caulk that, and it prevents this from happening. So you'd want to get this sealed up. And I'll put some sealant. I don't know if it's going to work with the gap being that big, but I will at least try for the incoming rain that we're about to have. And then just get somebody to put a rain collar on top of that. So coming down, the ridge vent looks to be in good shape. You've got a lot of leaves in the valleys, and actually just came from a house that was getting water damage due to the leaves in the valley just backing up and damming that water. So just a heads up, you might want to have somebody blow the roof off, a few times every fall or as needed, just to give you a heads up. There's also no rain collar around here as well. So where we see the majority of our leaks are around pipe boots that are cracked, like the one I just showed you, and chimneys and exposed nail heads. So you've got 2 out of the 3 on this roof. So just something to be mindful of as you move forward with the purchase. Other than that, the roof appears to be in good shape. It's a GAF architectural shingle. I think they say this one's a 30-year shingle, somewhere in there. It's not going to last 30 years. No shingle really truly will. So just, the roof appears to be, the shingle at least appears to be new. Just a few, nicks just from foot traffic so far. Some paint damage on the front. So I'll come back up. I'll hit these nail heads for you. But there's one other thing I wanted to show you, and I'll do another video for that and send some pictures as well. And we'll move forward from there. Thanks again. This has been Brian Clark with ARAC Roof It Forward.